I want to talk about the Penguin TV show. I watched it months ago, but I was just thinking about it and I never really did a video on it, so I should. So for me, I'm a big fan of the, the Batman movie that came out a few years ago. When I first saw it, in the cinema, I didn't love it. The first time I watched it, I thought it was alright. It wasn't my favorite Batman movie, but ever since I keep rewatching this movie, I keep going back to the Batman. I just love it more and more. So when they finally announced they're doing a spin-off to the Penguin character, I thought, oh, that could be interesting. And what we got was something fucking amazing. Like, it feels like the Sopranos version of what you do in the Batman world. It's a crime story, which I love. What I love most is Batman is not the main character. The Batman is not even included. He's mentioned, but you don't see him. He's not a character in this. This is his, world, but this is the story about the Penguin. How the Penguin, showing you how evil the Penguin is. Because at the start you think, you kind of have mixed feelings about the Penguin at the start of the show, which is really interesting. And then when you get to a couple episodes to the end, you see some fucked up shit he does, and you're like, holy fuck, there's no coming back from this. And then the ending, holy shit, that last episode. I was thinking, oh my god, these two characters are going to be fucking awesome. In the next Batman movie, you're going to see these two characters just real Gotham take on Batman. That's going to be cool. Not after that last episode. No, we're not going to get that. I was like, holy shit. Like, I was thrilled to think this is where we're going with it. But yeah, just a great TV show. Has that the Sopranos feel to it, which I love. The crime story is great. The main villain of the TV show. Hopefully, we see her return. Her character is just awesome. Her storyline is awesome. Just what she does in the show is, holy fuck, she's fucked up. She's this really damaged and fucked up character, and I love it. It was just great. And just seeing also the Penguin, his story is great. Like, how he grew up. You see his mother, what his mother went through. What kind of person he was when he was younger. It's a very interesting story, and I fucking love that. They did that to the Penguin. Now, I don't want them to fucking do this to every fucking Batman villain, and I don't want a season 2, I tell you. I don't think we need a season 2. I don't want to see a season 2, actually. I kind of want to see, like, the Penguin story. We know about him. Like, yes, we know about him. I want to see him in the next Batman movie. Now, if they want to do another spin-off to a different villain, that could be interesting. But it depends, like, if you're going to do, like, I don't know what villain, like some random villain. Like, you gotta be very, I reckon they gotta be very selective what villain if they do another spin-off. Because, say, the Joker. I don't think I want to see the Joker villain. I don't want to see, like, his backstory and all that. I don't want to see that. But you give me, like, I don't know, like, someone interesting, like even a character that is lesser known would be interesting. That would be cool, because, yeah, it's funny, like, I really like the Penguin character in the Arkham games. I really like the Penguin character from Batman Returns, and I love this Penguin version. The thing is, these are all different versions. In the Batman Returns movie, that's very different from what we get in this TV show, and I still love that version of the Penguin. I love seeing these different versions, and it's very interesting. Like with the Batman Returns version, it's like more of a creepy monster kind of version they're going for, where in this is more like a crime story version, which I find interesting as well, and I love it. So yeah, the Penguin for me, the TV show, it's just I think one of the best things that has come from DC. I think anything like the Batman stuff has been my favorite from the DC side. Like, truthfully, like, I, I just didn't get into like the Batman vs Superman stuff, the Superman story. It doesn't interest me. Like, Batman solo is what interests me. Like, if you just give me Batman, a world of Batman, like with what Thing did with Batman, like Batman Begins, The Dark Knight Rises. I like that stuff. Like, it doesn't feel like it's connected to anything. Same with the Batman. It doesn't feel like it's connected to anything. Like, and the original, Batman Returns and Batman, them the Burton Batmans, same thing. They don't feel like they're connected, and that's what I love about these versions of Batman. It doesn't feel like it's connected to like a Superman story or Aquaman story, and I just couldn't get into that side of the DC. But you give me just a Batman story, yeah, I'm here for it. I'm interested. Like, yeah, this is a dark, gritty world. The Batman they've created for the Batman, and I'm really into it. And I'm excited to see what they do with the next Batman. And what what other villains could pop up. Because I really like their take on the Riddler. I love their take on the Penguin. So yeah, I'm really interested to see what other villains we could see in this world, and I just don't want it to get mixed up with whatever they're doing with the other DC movies. I just don't give a fuck about them. For me, it's all about Batman, and yeah, I really am not interested in these live action superhero movies. So if the Batman movies stay separate, then yeah, I'm cool with that. If it's not, then I might just go. I'll be probably out. I'll be out. Like, same with Marvel. Like, I got into their movies. I found them interesting for a while, and then I think after Avengers, one of the Avengers movies, I was like, yeah, I'm out. Like, I'm out, and I haven't touched the movies. Anything in that world, I've tried to dip my toes in with some TV shows. I found boring. Like, the movies, nothing really interests me. Like, yeah, if they do a separate thing, I might go back to it, like a character I'm interested in. But yeah, like superheroes, I'm just not interested in. It's not my thing. It's like comic books. Like, with comic books, I find actually the indie stuff more interesting than the superhero stuff. Like, there's a couple of superhero stuff here and there that I like, but give me a good indie story in comic books. I'm the same with like comic book movies. Like, you give me good, interesting, like really good comic book adaptation. Yeah, maybe I'll do a video talking about my favorite comic book movies. But yeah, the Penguin TV show was awesome. It fucking ruled. So yeah, I'm a bit late to that, but yeah, it's fucking awesome. But anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.